Hey guys, today I'm going to share with you how to make the cheesiest and creamiest mac and cheese. So if you want to learn how to make it, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alright guys, so here I already have all of my ingredients. As always, they will be listed in the description box. So with that being said, let's begin cooking. Alright guys, so we're going to begin by filling our pot halfway with water. To that we're going to add a good amount of salt. And we're just going to bring it to a boil. Okay, so once the water comes to a boil, we're going to add our pasta. And we're just going to cook it al dente according to its packet. Make sure that you mix it constantly so like that they don't stick together to the bottom of the pot. Alright, so after 6 minutes, my macaroni is done. So now we're just going to drain it and set it to the side. Alright, now return it back to our pot over medium heat. Make sure that it is dry. We're going to be adding our 5 tablespoons of butter. And we're just going to allow it to melt. And once the butter melts, we're going to be adding our 5 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Okay, mix it in with the butter and allow it to cook for 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, after the minute, we're going to be adding our dried mustard, onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, cayenne pepper, and salt. Okay, now just mix it. Just give it until you're able to smell all of the spices. And now slowly, we're going to begin to pour our 2 cups of milk. Make sure that you're mixing as you're pouring. And just add it slowly. Once that looks like that, we can begin to pour our 3 cups of heavy cream. Again, make sure that you're pouring it slowly. Now that we have added all of our liquid, we're just going to allow this to come to a simmer. And just make sure that you're whisking while you're waiting. Alrighty guys, so after 3 minutes, our sauce should have thickened up and it is ready. So here you're going to taste it for salt and see you need to adjust it. But now we're going to get ready to add our 6 cups of freshly grated cheese. I'm using a combination of sharp cheddar, medium cheddar, and Colby Jack. So we're just going to add it in 3 parts. So make sure that you mix it before adding the rest. And at this point, you want to have your heat over low heat. Okay, so we're just going to allow our cheese to melt. Okay, so once the cheese melts, this is what our sauce should look like. So here we're just going to turn it off and get ready to add our macaroni. Okay, and once we have it mixed, now we can get ready to transfer it to our baking dish. And now before we layer our macaroni, we're going to be making our breadcrumb topping. So to 1 cup of plain panko, going to be adding 2 tablespoons of melted butter, along with a little bit of paprika, and we're just going to mix it. And once we have that, now we can get ready for the fun part. All right, so here I already have my buttered baking dish, and I'm just going to be adding half of my macaroni and cheese. I'm just going to add more cheese. And this is again a combination of my 3 cheese that are in the sauce. And I just add the rest of the macaroni. And just make sure that it gets nice and layered. Here I'm going to top it with some more cheese. Okay, my breadcrumb topping. And now we're just going to place it in an oven at 375 degrees for 10 to 15 minutes or until our cheese is nice and melted. Alright guys, and after 15 minutes, our macaroni is done. So now we're just going to allow it to rest for a few minutes and then we can get ready for the best part. Alright guys, and after a few minutes, we can now get ready to serve. Alrighty guys, and just like that, we can now get ready to enjoy. Now let me tell you guys that I hope you give this recipe a try. This is honestly a crowd pleaser. Everybody loves it. It's seriously super easy to make, so delicious, so creamy, so cheesy. It's honestly the best. So I hope you give it a try and enjoy it just as much. Cheers and enjoy. So good. It's honestly super easy to make. The hardest part, is just making the sauce, which you cannot mess up if you use grated cheese. And of course, you're patient just mixing in the flour, cooking the flour. But other than that, it's honestly so super easy. Alrighty guys, and there you have it at home. Make my super easy and delicious creamy mac and cheese. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, share with your friends and family, and if you ever get this recipe, please don't forget to tag me in any of my social medias, and if you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button so you guys keep part of our family. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.